Since the dawn of time, things have happened. People have talked about those things. First with cave paintings, then with language, writing, and art. In our time, we use the internet. From the depths of nerddom come four guys who'll talk about things too. World-famous internet celebrity Justin L. The destroyer of BotCon, Bedbugs. A man who rejects the concept of catch and release, Justin Catfish. And the customizing powerhouse, Mako Aspire. And Tyler F. This is Totally Alpha.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Totally Knocked Off. I'm your host this evening, Catfish, freshly back from Dairycon.
Yay.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Tonight, as always, I got my boys rolling with me. I guess we'll start off with Bedbugs. How are you, Bedbugs?
Damn right you're going to start with me. I'm doing fucking awesome.
Yeah?
No, yeah. I can taste the end. We're almost to the end of tax season. I am so looking forward to it.
All right. Are you looking forward to fishing season this year?
Yeah, I think so. I might have to make my way down to Iowa sometime this summer.
I think you will, sir. Get down early, though. The fish quit biting in about fucking mid-July.
Where'd they go?
They get a little hot for them, and drought fucking takes effect, and, you know, can't get a boat up and down the river, none of that. All right. Well, next up, Mr. Chris. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic this evening. Thank you.
Is that all?
Yeah, what do you want? Want me to fucking do a song and dance? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. I'm doing fucking fine.
There you go. That's pretty good. You should do some more of that.
Yeah. Great. Mr. JL, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I've been drinking Dayquil like I've been drinking vodka.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Yeah, I had the flu last week. I'm feeling a little better this week, though.
And as always, we have a very special guest this evening.
Go ahead.
Mr. Brian Ferrazanno.
Yay!
That's it. I got it?
Yes.
You got it.
Something like that.
What's up, Mr. Brian? How we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Welcome to our show, man. Are you ready to have a good night?
I'm ready to have a good night.
All right. Sweet. All right.
How much for a good time, JC?
$25, man.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? I'll take my teeth out for 30.
Nice.
Gross.
Nobody's got time for teeth, man.
All right. Well, what did everybody waste their money on this week in the same order, Mr. Bedbugs?
Oh, fuck. What didn't I spend my money on this week? I had an awesome fucking time at Dairycon. So did you, JC.
I did.
But, let's see. What did I get? Well, I got Titans Return Astro Train and another Scourge for the Troop Building Army from Dustin. Let's see. I got the last two Target Masters, Misfire and Slug Slinger. So now I have all three of them. I went with the head roll versions.
That Misfire, man, he's money, dude.
Yeah, and I got them pretty cheap, so I was quite happy with that. Let's see what else. I got the new Power of the Primes Voyager Starscream for like $10 or $15, something like that.
Oh, nice.
We're at
You can't win them all.
I figure I gamble on it. It's not. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, he's got big feet, but whatever. And let's see what else I get. I got Masterpiece Inferno from Hanny, his last one. So if you're waiting to get one from him, fuck you, because I got it.
Nice.
Well,
Tell him to suck it.
I would hope that he would have fulfilled his orders before he brought one to Dairycon, of all places.
Oh, I'm sure he's got more somewhere stashed.
Let's see. I got all three of the Classics Insecticons that were released through the last three lines. kickback.
Paid way too much money for.
$10 a piece.
See, that's what they cost when they came out. I have them. They're great.
It's weird with them all having different shades of yellow and kickback being transparent too, but whatever.
Oh, you talking about the Legends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're great toys,
Yeah,
man.
they're fine.
They are good.
I got
If they do a 3-pack where they're all painted the same, I'll buy that too, and these will just be like the clone troopers.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them on my Insecticon shelf, just filling in space and looking like they're infesting.
Here's how good they are, man. Like, I was thinking about selling some chugs, so I started taking some pictures. I picked them up and then threw them right in the storage bin. I wouldn't even fucking put them for sale.
Let's see. I got a couple of T-shirts, some 80s tees. One's got like the character art from like G1 Megatron and G1 Soundwave on there. Got the Dairycon pirate shirt.
Arr!
Yeah. Let's see. I got the one Dairycon exclusive. I don't remember if it's Fluffer or Wipes, one of the two. But yeah.
Shout out to Fluffers.
Yeah. Well, we have fun with our exclusives, and if you look up the bios, they're pretty goofy. But and then I also got Pirate Pete, who I guess is a tribute to a certain organizer from Fun Pub. But
that's harsh. That's like mean as shit.
Well, look at the bio on the website, you'll see.
Hey, what's the world's longest running Transformers convention?
Currently Dairycon.
Oh, with Pirate Pete at the helm.
No, with Fred's workshop. But,
no, I know.
Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, and Mark Kaiser, he hooked me up. Fred has been doing a build-a-figure of some of the miniature KO Constructicons, and the character is called Constructimus Prime, and so far I had 3 of the figures, and they're kind of... He didn't make many of them as a joke. It's kind of a tribute to, Nexus Maximus when the club had that going on. But Mark Kaiser hooked me up with the Mixmaster from that set, so now I have both arms and both legs. And now I just need to get the long haul, and I believe Hook will be released later this year at the fall special. And let's see, what else did I get? I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, sounds like a pretty good week for you.
Oh, yeah.
That does sound like a good week.
Oh, yeah. Plus we had some bomb-ass, well, they weren't as good as the TFCon ribeyes, but we had some steaks Saturday night. They were all right.
That pizza, though, was fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I had ordered some more of that shit. I wasn't even hungry. It was so good.
And then we got one other thing, but I'm going to save that for the knockouts, and we'll just move on.
All right. Chris, what'd you get, sir?
I had a very light week this week. I am running out of characters to purchase, so I started extending my sights out to the CW Lyo Kaiser set. It's basically garbage, but I fucking take the Skylinks out of there, throw him in a fucking drawer, and then I got a Powder Prime Starscream to do the custom that we're going to talk about in Custom Spotlight this evening.
Oh, jeez.
All right, cool.
And that's it.
All right. Justin.
Yo, yeah, I went to, as some people might know, may not know, I went to Awesomecon last weekend in D.C. It was a merry-ass old time.
And now you got AIDS from it.
I did get AIDS. But I did have fun. I was up there. It was me, Lowry, Bethany, Russ and Anna, and Jordan. We were all up there having a good time. And like usual, I didn't buy anything at Awesomecon, but I bought a bunch of shit from Jason. He's collecting he's collecting the Marvel figure arts, and I bought a couple of his, not really doubles, but extras, ones that he was getting the newer versions of.
Which ones did you buy?
The Age of Ultron.
Nice.
I got the Spider-Man Homecoming, the Age of Ultron, Captain America.
Can I ask you something?
Yo.
What do you think about that Spider-Man Homecoming? I wasn't a fan. I actually sold it.
I like him. like, he's a fun figure, but, like, I did break one of his wrist, like, things, and that's the first time that's ever happened to a figure arts with me.
I couldn't stand the belt. I hated that.
Oh, no, I can live with it. And, like, his hand still is on there, but if I futz with it, like, I broke the joint. Like, so if I futz with it a lot, it'll come out.
Yeah.
But, like, it stays in there, and I can still change a hand. Like, it's pretty sturdy, which is why you buy these things. But, it's the first one I've ever broke out of the figure arts I played with. But they are great. And I got the Iron Man. I think he's from Iron Man 2. I think he's the Mark 6.
No.
And he got the Hall of Armor one, which has the hall, like the box, and you put him in with all the lights. So I bought his regular one, like the Japanese one, and he's really cool, man. The paint is awesome. Like, it's a metallic paint over the whole figure.
Yeah.
All these things are detailed well, and this is my first Marvel figure arts. I had a few Star Wars, and I might start collecting some of these while Transformers is on hiatus. Because it feels like we're not getting any damn Transformers figures right now.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Oh, and also, more importantly, I got 2 funnel cakes.
Yeah.
And I ate both of them motherfuckers, too, at Awesomecon. It was good.
Yeah, that's gross.
And Jordan was in our weight loss challenge, and he had to watch me eat 2 of them.
Nice.
And that challenge ended last Sunday, too.
And you didn't win.
Yeah, no, I didn't win. It's fine. I knew I wasn't going to win, dude.
You still tried. You lost, what, 10 pounds?
Yeah, I lost 10 pounds. But I've set my sights on a new goal, man. My sights are on 750.
Oh, you keep eating them funnel cakes and you'll get there.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll start a Patreon for that.
Yeah, you gotta buy Justin food so he can gain 3 times his body weight. Woo!
Alright.
And I bought another half gallon of vodka too.
Good job.
Yeah, I had a good week.
Alright. Brian, did you pick up anything this week?
Yeah, I did. It's not Transformers though, so no booing or hissing, okay. But let's see.
Don't tell me how to live.
I picked up the new Star Wars Solo line. It's pure crap. I mean,
oh no.
The plastic doesn't. It feels all. I don't know. So I reboxed that stuff and took it back. I wasn't happy with that. I did keep the Han because I'm using the jacket for like a custom loop that I'm making.
Oh, nice. You're a customizer too?
I dabble. I would call myself more of a kit basher than anything. I don't do a lot of painting, but if I see parts that I think will work for something, I do that. Like I'm trying to do like this Luke, kind of like at the end of A New Hope, but it's not going to be the same colors. You know, he's got the blaster, he's got the jacket and stuff like that. And I do a couple of like things with like some female Jedi and stuff like that. So, but I paid for a pre-order for Goku Black from SH Figure Arts. I don't have it yet, but I've been watching like the reviews, like hardcore. So I'm excited about that because I'm really big into the DBZ SH Figure Arts line. So
nice.
I paid on that, and I'm excited about that Goku Black. He's a pretty freaking sweet figure. Let's see what else. I got a couple of shirts, and I bought a new pair of Vans. You know, I like my Vans. So
very nice, very nice. Hey, JC.
What'd you get, JC?
What did you get? Well, let's see here.
Got iPhone X.
We're not going to discuss that on the show. Let's see, where are we going to start? I went to Dairycon and bought a bunch of shit.
Yeah, you did.
Let's start with the bad shit and work our way up. I got X-Transbots shampoo bottle Cyclonus.
Oh, you hush. He's a good figure.
Yeah, I don't know why you're hating on these fucking things that much. They're not that bad.
The Scourges are better.
No, I think that Cyclonus is better.
Yeah, I mean...
The Scourges just look good.
He does look
got
sweet.
painted faces.
The Scourge's fucking foot transformation is enough to fucking drive you crazy, but that's X-Transbots.
I don't transform my shit. So
yeah, but I stuck my hard, erect penis in there and pushed that foot out.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just grabbed a fucking screwdriver and jammed it out of there. It was easy. Fine. I got the 3-pack of Scourges from X-Transbots. All of them have a little bit of paint chipping. One of them came with a broken arm.
Whoa, that sucks.
But all in all, they look really, really good on the shelf, and I'm happy to have them.
Where did you get them from?
I bought those from Agabus.
And you didn't check them before you left the con?
No, I'm not going to sit and transform all 3 of them and fucking do that while I'm trying to work a con.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I do that shit too, man. When I buy a bunch of stuff at a show, I won't open all of it till I get home.
And no matter what, Hanny is going to take care of me because I spend thousands of dollars with him every year.
No, I
Not
mean,
that he wouldn't take care of anybody, but...
I'd have just looked at it myself, just, like, all right, this one's fine. But if, I was there, I'd be like, okay, take this back and give me another one.
Well, he didn't. It was the last one he had.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest with you, like, even though the arm is broken off, it pegs back in like it's got a 5mm port, and looks fine standing there.
Okay.
As long as you don't move it, you're good. And I'm actually going to give that broken one to Dustin because I don't...
Oh, I was about to offer you $35 for it.
No, I'm going to give it to him, and he can sit it on his shelf, and then I don't have to bother Handy with trying to get parts and all that mess. It's fine for what it is, you know what I mean?
I have a serious question for you. Do they have different faces?
No, it's all the exact same thing.
Okay, do they all look like Scourge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same mold, and they all look great.
I thought the faces were different.
Nope.
That's disappointment.
No, I mean, the only thing is different is the accessories. The Ghost Starscream one,
Yeah.
And
I didn't know it was Scourge and the other... I didn't know it was Scourge and the other quintuplets.
And they also came with the cog, Metroplex's transformation cog.
The cock?
Nice.
So it's all cool stuff, and they look great. They're fine. They don't look as great standing next to Sovereign, and that might be the problem.
It's that paint. Paint makes Sovereign look like an expensive figure.
Well, the paint on the Scourges looks great too, but like the lack of paint on Cyclonus makes him really stand out. So
I love his
what
ass.
it is. Fans Toys was coming with that. The day after I bought the motherfucker, they were like, "Hey, here you go." Spend another $160 fucking dollars.
To be fair,
technically you can have 2.
To be fair, they did announce that under the Perfect Fusion line.
Yeah, but I wasn't feeling perfect fusion.
It's just Fan Toys Light. It's like the difference between fucking GMC and Chevy.
I thought it was gonna be like the Fans Toys thinks maybe it's not up to snuff fucking line.
Well, I mean, how did that?
Well, apparently.
How was Cesium?
Apparently he's fine, but I didn't buy him because I'm happy with Scoria.
I mean, it's going to be fine. I mean, Cyclonus is getting the full Fans Toys treatment, it looks like. I'll definitely pick that up, and I'll be able to move this X-Transbot one fairly quickly, or I'll just put him in, like, jet mode and have him be Armada.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You can have him be like the other guy that never showed up again the rest of the fucking movie.
Then I got Kingzilla by KFC.
Yeah!
Which is pretty cool looking fucking figure, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I love him, dude. That's one of my favorite figures.
I had low expectations, and my expectations were met. So, it's fine.
Have you done all 3 modes?
No, I'm not going to transform my shit.
No, dude. All three modes are money, dude. That jet mode is sick. You got to transform it. When you transform it, he'll go up like 5 points in your fucking rating, dude.
All right. I also got an MMC Ravage.
Yeah.
It was kind of a rare deal to find right now. And there's a funny story about that Ravage. I asked the guy, I'm like, man, how much you want for that? And he's like, well, $70. I'm like, all right, so I paid for it. And the next day, dude walks up to me, he's like, hey, man, I'm checking online prices on that Ravage, and I don't think I charged you enough money. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you for $30 more. And I'm like, you're gonna go ahead and talk to a wall. And I walked the fuck away. And I was fucked up too at the time. Like, I'm like, dude, you're not getting no more money from me. I'm sorry, but peace.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a dick ass move too.
Yeah, who's got the fucking balls to do that?
Me?
No,
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 to
not
ask
you.
for the
I'm talking
money.
about the guy.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had some balls. He's like, well, are you at least buy something else from my booth? And I looked around. I'm like, nah. I walked away. This
You
guy
got
was
any?
fucking
You got any soda, man? Because my mouth is dry as fuck.
right. Alright, and then I got Vance Toys, who's this little guy? What's his fucking name? Bug?
Spindrift.
Yay!
The little sea guy.
Sea spray.
Sea spray. I got him for $45.
JC buying all the characters you don't remember.
Sea spray on P90X.
I could have thought of it, like it just took me a minute. It wasn't getting in my brain. I got Bad Tough,
Yay!
which is really good too. What else should I fucking get? I got an X2 Toys Teletran,
Yay!
which after fooling with that, I got to work right.
And you broke it.
No, I didn't break it yet. It's awesome. Another one more thing. Oh, I got Fans Toys Weird Wolf.
So you got lupus.
Yeah, it's by far my favorite purchase of the weekend. I love this fucking thing.
Man, I hope that they name like that one of the other ones hepatitis or something.
I think they named him Chomp and something else, Dracula.
Oh, well maybe it'll be one of the Autobot ones then.
Cool. But this figure is fucking tits, man. I don't know why I got such a bad rap, to be honest with you.
Because it was
The
plain.
feet are kind of fucking weird too.
They are, but man, it's got that same fucking beautiful finish that Sovereign has, all throughout. Yeah, it looks great, man. Anyway,
Need one.
that's about it. I got some t-shirts with some Dairycon exclusive. I got raped by Tyler, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Did you get some brownies?
I got some brownies. They were good. Did some drinking. It was good. But yeah, we'll talk about the raping later.
In our new segment, Raping Corner.
Hey!
But before we let's go ahead and jump into the news. First thing is we got images of Unique Toys Blast Off and Vortex.
Yay!
They look pretty good.
I'm gonna buy these.
They look G1 as fuck.
Fuck
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
It's
beautiful.
like a pocket rocket.
Like, I'm gonna get in on this set now because of this.
You should, dude. I got the other three, and they're great. I love them. They're gonna be my bot mode Bruticus for my G1 shelf.
I don't really like the Onslaught, though. There's something about him that's off for me.
Yeah, I don't like the Onslaught either.
Yo, he's off, but he ain't off as much as a Warbotron one was. So he does good on my shelf.
Yeah. I don't know. I still might see what Zeta comes up with, but we'll see. Yeah, they do a box set.
How have they not finished that set yet?
I know.
Getting there, man. They got that top quality shit they got. It takes time to put out.
No, they're too busy fucking fighting with goddamn Toy World.
They're too busy melting down the credit cards they maxed
I know
out.
I have a bad attitude, but this is all bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking money.
Yeah, it is.
After seeing these images, is anybody else gonna go ahead and get in on this
fuck
set
yeah.
while it's still available?
I already had the other two, so I might as well go those.
Yeah,
ones.
these are gorgeous, man.
We got a fuck yeah from you. I know we got a fuck yeah from JL.
Yeah.
Redbug. What about you, sir?
I'm thinking about it. The Vortex is definitely the most G1. It's like everyone else is like, he's a military helicopter. It's got to look like a fucking Apache, or a freaking Pavlo. But this actually looks like G1 Vortex.
Mhm.
This motherfucker looks like this looks like the police helicopter that gets you when you're on a high-speed chase. Not that I've ever seen one before, but you know.
Nah.
Nice. I'm kind of on the fence. I want to see what Zeta does with their combined mode. I'm in it for the combined mode. I don't really need or have room for individual bots, 5 more of them sitting on the shelf. So,
See, that's what I wanted from this set. I wanted the bot modes.
I get that, man. And if I had the room, well, if I would get rid of about 2 more fucking shelves of chug shit, I have all the room I need.
I mean, I should have sold you my chug shit before you got out, damn it.
Remember, I have everything, so there's not much you can sell me.
True.
I may need to relocate the chug stuff into the other room, set up a display in there, then bring all MP into my office. Just do it like that. We'll see. The wife might not go for that one.
Yeah, she gonna whoop that ass.
Well, she likes the back room set up the way it is. She don't want to want shit in there. She keeps throwing boxes in there and shit. Man. Alright, so looks like everybody. Brian, what about you? You in on this shit?
Oh, I mean, no, they're cool. They are definitely cool, but no, the Transformers, I like. I've condensed my collection down to just masterpiece Transformers, and I mean, so I'm waiting on any kind of new announcement about stuff like that. But no, these are gorgeous. I mean, they are. If I had the room, possibly that's my main thing is room. If I have the space and all that stuff, I mean, yeah, I'd consider it. But they're gorgeous. But I'm saying no, not because they're horrible looking figures, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I want that dude's laptop though. That's a pretty high tech gaming laptop right there. It's got a damn numpad on it. It's huge.
Cool. Fucking laptop.
Did they have pictures of their robot modes?
Not yet. These are the first images we've seen. I think.
No, they've showed it before. They've showed it in black and white, like prototype images before.
I like all the different colors on Blastoff.
Yeah. It looks like a tampon. It gets darker as it goes down.
All right.
With wings.
Yeah.
Okay, well, moving on from that. We have Iron Factory Jetfire.
That's a badass little fucking 4-inch figure.
That is gorgeous.
It's cool.
Every time I try to get out of this shit, they bring me back, and this is them doing it again. I just got the Skywarp in yesterday from them.
That's how they get you, bud.
Yeah. That's what I was talking to my wife about earlier. I'm like, I collect like, all the Transformers, and I do like Masterpiece, Chug, and Legends. But it's gotten to where like the Chug shit, I have Masterpiece representations of most of it.
Yeah.
And the only stuff I don't have representations of is like season 4 and up, like the Japanese Headmasters, Pretenders and shit. And, I have that all in Masterpiece for the season 1 and 2. And a lot of the season 3 I have Masterpiece now too. And so I don't need all this shit in Chug scale also. So I'm thinking about ditching a lot of the Chug and getting a lot of the stuff, if I'm going to have a second of a character in the Legend scale, like DX9 and Iron Factory.
Yep. And Mech Fans Toys. And Mr. Mr. Moon.
Mech Fans Toys.
So you only have one representation of just one character.
That's how I started, but that's not where I am now. Now I have because Masterpiece is my favorite.
Yeah.
And I have the old classics, Inferno, Grapple, all that stuff, and I have Masterpiece versions now.
Yeah.
And it just, they don't do it for me anymore. They're in a tub in a plastic bag right now.
What, the old ones or the matte?
No, the classics ones. My G1 shit I'll never get rid of. That's still my favorite.
But
But
they got so many of those fucking things that you just mentioned planned. They got an Inferno. They got a Grapple. I mean, we've seen fucking the mock-ups of it.
Yeah, that's that company that hasn't put anything out yet.
Yeah.
I forget their name. Scary Face Guy. I don't know what the hell the name of their company is.
Yeah, the aliens. It's a Keith company.
It's that the picture is that kid from that episode where the Transformers were tiny, and he played with them like toys. It's that alien kid.
All right.
See,
But I'm gonna buy this.
I like the way this looks, but I know it's just not going to be big enough.
I've heard that before.
It's
Might
gorgeous.
be. Hope they do all right on their scale.
No, they're on the short side.
No.
No, I mean,
So
seriously,
small.
as far as Legends go, they have their own scale.
Yeah, they do. Like, I don't keep them and the DX9 together. Like, I keep them separate because they're so far off.
That's stupid.
But I still think DX9 is my favorite because it's more simple. It's more G1.
Mhm.
Like, I have all their headmasters. They're fantastic.
Yep.
And, like, you know, they're simple. There's not much to them, but they're a nice little toy to fidget with.
And we should
The
be
DX,
getting all those the rest, like the Cerebros, the Snapdragon, and
yeah, I've
Interface.
seen those.
They should be coming soon.
Yeah, I love the horror cons, man.
Tight. Alright. Well, I suppose who's all in on this guy?
I'm still probably gonna buy it.
I might.
We know you're. Yeah. Alright. You know I ain't buying this shit.
Yeah, that's what you said about Masterpiece too.
Yeah, Jace, he's all uppity now. Listen to him. Oh, I got no money for this crap.
Man, we ain't going small no more, boy. We going big.
Bugs, I know you're not getting this shit. What about you, Brian?
No, I'm not getting it, but I like it. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
And y'all were saying it's 4 inches? That's how big it is?
It's gonna be small. It's gonna be like 3, maybe 4 inches max.
Good.
That's cool, though. I mean,
Because I have their Ultra Magnus, and it's like one of their biggest figures, and it's like it's still like 4 fucking inches.
Hold on, I think we may just solve Brian's space problem.
What? Oh yeah, he's got to switch over to Legend scale.
Mm-hmm. Brian, you still with us?
me?
Yeah.
It's cool, man. That's how we all
He's
are.
still
I thought
there.
you said there,
Alright, we
I thought
got
you said
him.
there was a problem. Something on the
No.
No, said we solved your space problem. Just go the Legends route. Get rid of Masterpiece.
But no, man. See, I collect so much, like Marvel Legends, SH figure arts, Transformers. I mean,
Damn,
Star
dude.
Wars. I mean, I have a wide like collection, man. I mean, even records, not new records that are coming out of like like the old records. I mean, I love them. Like my Beatles. I'm a huge Beatles fan
Nice.
too. So
I just got into vinyl recently. It's pretty fun.
vinyl. Yeah, for lack of better words, that's what I meant. Vinyl. Sorry.
I'm into plastic.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're addicted to all types of plastic.
I just got into vinyl underpants because I've been shitting myself lately.
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
But no, it's a gorgeous figure. It really is. I'm impressed with its size. So yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, next up we got, and I just threw this in here to get everybody's thoughts. It's a new company called Astrobots, and they gave us some images of something that looks really cool.
I don't know what it is, but it's neat looking.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. What?
Is that the NFL like football bot?
Or is that like supposed to be like maybe it's supposed to be Thanos as a Gundam or something?
It could be.
Is that a dog or a puppy on its chest? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Actually, it's a goldfish. It's a killer goldfish.
I think what they're trying to do here is kind of pull a play out of Unrustable Bastards and just kind of come up with their own new unique shit. I don't know if it's transformed yet, but it might.
No, that thing don't transform.
No, it's just
You don't know that, man.
it's just a mechanical.
It looks really cool, but like you have to give me a reason to want it.
It's a mech. I bet you it's a mech.
This is
What
what
is $20?
this is what Tyler G was talking about on his episode.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that
I mean, what if
he's
they-
getting into.
I mean, what if they threw a goddamn Jaeger sticker on there? Would you buy it?
No, it's not. It's
No.
not in the movie.
That'd be cool, Jaeger, though.
Yeah, it would. It would be like
But I would've
fucking.
made that movie a little better.
Shut up, man. That movie was fine.
Sucked.
I mean, it looks great. It looks great in a way that made me wish they were making something I recognize.
I fucking tell you what though, if you want to fucking kill this thing, you just go right for the waist. Just cut it to fucking
Yeah,
half.
no shit.
Yeah, for real.
Or you like just take a piss and his neck fucking pull.
He fills up with your whiz.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Blowing bubbles.
You imagine that this guy looks like you could probably kill him by letting him pick his nose.
God damn,
He picks his nose, gun goes off. It looks great, but like nobody needs it.
No.
Alright. Well,
I buy it for $35.
I wouldn't even buy it for that.
No, I'd buy it for $35. It looks like
You guys
$35
are
worth.
savage.
No,
I'm just fucking trashing this new company. Fuck these guys.
I'm sorry. If you like it, go for it. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Well, I don't know what it is. That's the problem. I need some fucking fiction for it.
I think they are writing a little comic.
Nice. His chest does look like a goldfish with teeth. For real. Jesus Christ, I can't unsee it now. Oh, so you see it? Do you see it? The little eyes? Little cross-eyed fucking fish?
God damn it.
Oh,
I think
man.
it looks like a dog. Or
I can't even sleep. I'm never going to sleep again.
That's terrible.
Let's see. His legs are as long as his
How much you
forearms.
guys think these are going to be?
I think it's going to be $89.95.
I'm going to call 130 right now.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, yeah. Get that tariff money, son.
Thanks, JC.
$38.94.
I think it'll be $38.94.
What?
If you're that close to 35, you just be 35, dude.
Hey, wait a couple
man.
Christmases, man. But that fucking, I'm telling you, that unrustable bastard shit is selling like hotcakes, man.
Yeah, they look nice. I've seen them in real life.
This might go. I saw them in real life too, and I didn't fucking care for it.
This guy should make some Jaegers instead. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be tight. Alright, well, that's...
But nobody's buying it.
Nobody's gonna buy it. Anyway, let's get on with it. We got some breaking news that came out today about DX9 Gabriel that's being released, the Omega Supreme. Toy Dojo issued a statement, and I'm going to read it as follows. It has come to our attention from some of our friends in China and Europe that some of the early release versions of DX9 D12 Gabriel have had some issues and defects. Among the reported defects are seized up, immobile, or difficult to move ratchet joints in the arms, chip paint on the chest of the figure, and some reports of dampness of the packaging and figure. And I have actually seen a video of somebody opening the thing and using paper towels to wipe off standing water that was all over this fucking thing.
Gross.
Crazy.
Gross.
It was like condensation so bad.
That's how the zombie virus is spread, man.
No.
You know what? I think you guys are missing the underlying cause here. And I think you're being a little insensitive. These are the tears of the children that have to put these together.
Yeah, they are. Oh, man.
So, I know, Chris, you're planning on buying this.
I already paid for it, so it's coming.
It's coming one day.
Alright, well, I guess that's how it goes that. Like, I think this is going to really hurt sales on
Look, this is just one fucking shipment, and who knows what happened in this shipment. It could have been left in a container fucking too long, could have been subject to water. Fucking things happen in life. It doesn't mean that this happened at the factory. It happened at some point between the factory and the final customer.
I got one for you, man.
Up the joints and chipping the paint.
Moisture would do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they actually shipped these things when the Fans Toys one came out, but the ship sank and they had to find it. And they finally found it and got it to retailers after bringing the boat up from the bottom of the fucking ocean.
That could be something like one of the fucking containers fell off one of the ships and they had to fucking fish it out and everything was wet.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this one is just toy. That'll be fine.
We'll see. I mean, what if their entire production was fucking doing, at the same time?
Yeah, they went to get it, and all they had left was a Wei Jang fucking crane. They couldn't get it out of the water.
Yeah. But it sounds much cooler if it's their tears and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Let me taste your tears.
I may still end up getting one just to see what's going on with it.
Well, I might get one so I can drink the water out of it like a cactus.
That's disgusting.
If the end times come.
That's the zombie apocalypse, man.
There you go. Patient zero.
Yeah.
So, Chris, you'll let us know how yours comes out. When you expecting that?
I haven't even gotten and noticed that it showed up at GCI yet.
Next
Hopefully
year.
it's stuck in the same shipment with my fucking Teletran. Apparently it's locked up in customs right now. And I've had plenty of packages fucking stuck in customs, so I know that adds like 2 weeks to the goddamn thing.
I had a guy throw a bunch of SARS on your shipment, and then they're at fucking customs just hosing that shit off right now. That's how they got wet.
All right. Well, I guess that about wraps her up for the news section of the week.
Speaking of wet,
we can move right on into Custom Spotlight, and for that, I will hand the microphone over to Chris.
All right. I'll be pleased to take the reins for this. This evening we have a couple customs to talk about, but first up is the one I talked about earlier, the Powder Primes Leozac made out of the Powder Prime Starscream. This mold for this character looks great.
it's amazing.
The head is from a Steam Shield store on Shapeways, so I still have to order that, but today I got in the Starscream and a thing of Rip Teal dye, because I'm going to try and dye the plastic to see if it takes better than actual paint. So I'll let you know on that as well. But I think, there's a picture here that has the rest of the set that I just got, the Combiner War set, and I think they look great together, and as far as I'm concerned, for this set of characters is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And they can even still combine because the Combiner ports and everything still fit on, from the Power Primes and the Combiner War, so no issue there. And I've seen a combine mode where they use the combine mode from the package Thesaurus/Skylinks mold. But this has been done by a couple different people. The pictures that I'm showing are from a guy named Corvus on the Allspark forum. But then directly below that is a different picture with a little bit more muted colors, basically just the teal and the gray. So what I'm going to do is probably somewhere in between the two. But yep, that's what artists do. We copy other artists.
This is what they should have done with that set to begin with.
Yeah, they should have.
That damn Skylinks was a joke, man. That was the dumbest idea they ever had.
And you know what? They actually have not released this overseas. This CW set.
Really?
Yeah, that I was surprised too. I thought it was the overseas set.
Yeah, I thought they would have made it their car set already.
Yeah. So maybe they'll actually do this as a remold or something and package it all together.
Man, I might buy that. That sounds kind of cool.
But you still need Jalgar or whatever the fuck its name is, the little Jeep. But I've seen people do customs out of the Hound mold and the Beachcomber Legends mold.
Mm.
Both of those look pretty cool.
I like that mold.
I do too.
Yeah, that little Beachcomber is fantastic.
Oh, he is. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun toy.
That's the thing. I was thinking about selling some of the Chug, and none of them are legends that I want to sell. I'm gonna keep all the legends.
They're fun.
Yeah, and they do a good job with them. Because I think it has to do with the price point and the size constraints. They can do a lot more with that little guy for $10
Mm-hmm.
than they can do with that medium-sized guy for fucking $16.99 or whatever they're going for now. Because they don't come with anything. They don't even come with a gun.
Nope. But they don't need to. They're fine. Or are you talking about the bigger ones, you mean?
I kind of wish the Beachcomber came with a gun.
Yeah, it would be nice, but they're fine. We're all fine now. How are you?
Okay.
Right.
Alright, so that's it for that custom. On to custom number 2, which which is actually kind of disgusting.
Oh, it's gross as shit.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
This is the kind of guy that needs to be on a fucking watch list. That's what this is.
It is a...
Yeah, it is. Even the pics are grainy, like a crime. I don't know,
Yeah.
It's real.
Like found at a murderer's house or something like that.
I have
He is a
confirmation
murderer.
that it is really made. It is an Insecticon warrior-looking thing with wings or whatever, made out of actual bugs.
Yeah, I saw this in one of the groups. It's amazing, though. It is. It's amazing. It's also, it's like, I don't know, it makes me sick at the same time. So.
Well, it's the same. I bet you this is the same guy that does the crab shells and shit, too.
Probably.
But
Yeah, but like,
look,
how many bugs?
Are those roaches or water bugs for legs?
I don't know, man. It's probably roaches from his nasty house. God, that's gross, man. Look, you know how many wings it took to make those fucking wings on that damn thing?
Yep.
Ugh.
And just gluing them all together.
I bet he just opened up the fucking pantry and just swept them out into a bowl and fucking murdered them.
They probably
made them into goddamn
He
wings.
probably making the wings, building them one by one wing at a time, licking them and sticking them, licking it, sticking it, like rolling a cigarette.
I think that this should be illegal. Whatever this is he's done here should be against the law.
Well, I guess technically it's taxidermy, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Technically.
Well, I mean, you've seen the people that fucking do the stuff with dead hamsters and fucking shit. Like little stuff.
No, that's gross.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But this is just gross.
Think about, I wonder if he's keeping these things.
Ugh.
Like, because I guarantee you this is the crab shell guy. I've seen it. The crab shell fucking Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why do you do this? Why are you like this? You need to stop.
I wonder if it's articulated.
It's bad.
I bet that's probably not, no.
Here, does this
It's probably wire string through it, maybe.
does this arm bend?
Gross. I wonder how many grams of protein is in this thing.
Oh, he sucked all that
What are we
out.
looking at?
Gross.
Can you imagine it just like popping open a fucking cockroach and sucking out the thing and then sticking it on, like crack open another one, suck out the juice, put it back. Oh,
God, dude. This guy has a talent that he is wasting in his delivery. It's like this guy's a world-renowned chef, but he only likes to cook with old socks and dog feces.
Nice.
You know? So this is fucked up.
What are we looking at? I had to give my phone to my daughter. My brother called, so I had to get off for a second.
Oh, you missed it, man.
What did I miss?
the Insecticon made out of actual insects.
No, I saw that. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. What the fuck, man? That dude has never had any pussy in his whole life.
Well, you know, you say that, but I guarantee the next one's going to be made out of labias.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Who said he had to have sex?
Gene.
He just works at the fucking morgue and he just goes and just slices them
Yeah,
all.
dude. You get that shit at the abortion clinic. Cheap.
They don't take your labias off of the abortion clinic. What the hell is your fucking news telling you?
He got one of those figures.
Hey, you see that? If Fox News it says they cut the labias off the abortion patients.
What the fuck?
Hey, they might.
No, they don't. This is gross.
So,
That's fine. You keep thinking that.
unless anybody else has anything to say about old Crunchy King here.
Yeah.
Who's buying this?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so in. Like, I don't even...
Nasty.
As a
Fucking
bedbug, I'm
awesome.
offended.
Yeah. As a human being, I'm offended. Why is this computer behind it? Who keeps their keyboard and mouse like that far back on the desk?
Somebody that he probably moved it to take that picture.
I think he lives in a hole.
Imagine this guy. He's got to be just fucking out of it, man. Fuck.
I bet you he ate some brownies before he made it.
No. I bet you he ate some paint before he made it.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah, probably.
I think this is going to deserve a follow-up in some respect. So I'm going to contact this guy and see what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
Dude, try to get him on the show.
No. I bet you this guy doesn't speak any English at all.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright. We've had worse.
We haven't.
That's true.
Except for Dustin. Shout out to Dustin.
Yeah, for real. Man, he's become a fucking substitute.
Regular.
It was so horrible.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
I wonder what the knockoff of this is like.
Mm,
Oh, God.
it's actual plastic.
Woo.
Yeah.
Man, slugs.
Where do you buy rhinoceros beetles to fuck with to make into stuff?
Maybe he just goes and catches them.
Oh, I ain't never seen one in the wild. Where do you find those damn
Wherever
things?
this fucking crazy motherfucker lives. Hopefully it's not in America.
He lives in... Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can just buy them at the pet store for cheap.
Can you imagine? Like, I'm gonna take you home. You're gonna have a good life. You take him home. You fucking kill him. Make him into a Gundam.
Yeah, do you think he actually fucking murdered the bugs?
I do. I think he fucking just holds them down somehow and then uses a pin and just like pierces where their brain is.
That
No.
wouldn't surprise me a bit, man.
Can you imagine if there's a video of this thing and each one of them things is wiggling?
Mm.
Ah.
Oh, this is escalating. This is.
Oh, God. Why did you put this in here? I hate this.
It's awesome.
I think it's pretty cool, too. But
No, because now I'm imagining that some of them are still alive in the photo.
You know, I would use that thing for catfish bait. I would just throw it on a hook and toss it out. I bet you I catch a big old
Dude,
one.
the second
I
that
would never eat a catfish you caught with that shit. That's nasty.
the second that thing hits the fucking water, it's fucking going apart.
Yeah. Because
That's
it's held
fine.
together with saliva.
I can get super glue on that shit, man.
Let's talk about something else.
All right, what do we got next?
You.
I don't have the name.
Catfish.
Yo.
Corner.
He's not even doing his job.
Catfish's
Jesus.
catch of the week. It's
It
your
is.
hosting. You
All
better
right,
get them
well.
notes back open.
Well, my daughter's got my fucking phone, so I'm just like stuck without a phone right now. On my phone. So, I might be able to bring them up on my Teletran though.
That would be awesome.
What did I catch this week? I caught con AIDS.
Me too.
If you guys don't know what con AIDS is, it's the disease you get after you leave a con. It usually involves a stuffy nose, some type of chest infection, runny diarrhea, and headaches.
Yeah,
No, I
and,
don't
it
have
might,
the diarrhea. That's all you, buddy.
and it might be sexually transmitted.
It's also possible that you can get it from having sex, or just from walking around a fucking dealer room full of fat, sweaty nerds.
Unprotected sex with a ginger kid?
Well, that doesn't help either. So yeah, that's what I caught, and JL caught some too, and it hasn't been a fun couple of days.
Well, after what I ate, it could just be diabetes, but I'm not sure.
That's true too.
I'm allergic to being fat.
That's all I got.
Okay.
You didn't harass anybody all week at all?
I didn't, man. I was good.
Oh man.
Yep. I was a positive influence on the world of Facebook this week.
No, you were just sick. You were just sick. Don't lie to us.
No, I was, but yeah, I didn't feel good, so that doesn't
Yeah.
help.
Well, on the...
Yeah, we had a funny video at Dairycon where you went to bed a little early Friday night there.
You hush. We're gonna get to that. Fucking assholes.
All right. Well, since this is going to be my segment anyway, I'll take the reins again. Welcome to everybody's favorite place to be, where you can get your toys for really cheap. It's KO Corner.
It's fine. What do we got this week, sir?
I hope that puts Toy World out of business.
We have
Welcome.
there was some fucking con over in the Asian lands. I don't know what the fuck one it was called. I think it was
Asian lands?
Happy Toy or some fucking shit.
It's called Small Peener Con.
Probably. But they have the oversized Mind Wipe, Wolf. What's his name? Weird Wolf, and Chrome Dome.
That's the real lupus.
Yeah. But actually, as far as the oversized deluxe figures go, they're pretty cool. You know, if you want them just a little bit bigger, this would be the route to go. I've seen them in person, and they are pretty decent. There's also what looks to be some kind of KO Devastator, possibly Hulky, or maybe it's his own new design. I don't know.
I'm looking at Hulky right now. That's an oversized Hulky.
That's oversized? Okay.
Yeah.
So
you can tell just looking at Bone Crusher's feet.
But it looks like it's cheaper made than the one that we got in the little set.
Yeah. But, I mean,
It looks like something that you get in a little capsule for 75 cents at a grocery store.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Andrew Gort, and he was saying that he was interested in this because of the fact that it's a little bit bigger, and he was hoping to have a proper size, I think he said chug version of Devastator, and he thought this might fit the bill.
Maybe.
Nice.
Nah.
I bet you this will end up cheaper than the original knockoff Hulky.
Probably.
Because the one that I bought, it's the only knockoff that I have besides Exhaust, and you could tell me it's the real thing, and I believe you. It feels like it. It feels like a DX9 Legends figure.
In this next picture, are they packaging them two different ways? It looks like it's in a box and on card.
I have no idea why.
I think that the big one's a box set, because it looks like there's a border around the whole set, maybe.
Could be.
And then the little ones are the ones that you buy at the pharmacy when your mom's too poor for GoBots.
But the final picture in the sequence here that we're going to talk about anyway is what looks to be a knockoff of Toy World Constructor with some modifications. And I don't know if it's bigger. I don't know if it's a 1-to-1 size.
I don't know, but it looks fucking cool, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I might buy it just because fuck Toy World.
Yeah.
They've never finished those headmasters. They can suck my dick.
Yep. And I've already bought the whole set, so I can fucking buy a KO set, and anybody that says anything can suck my dick.
Fuck you.
Now, would you buy this if it was $200?
I might.
What about if it's $200 and it's like a typical knockoff shit?
No.
Yeah. They're in the garbage.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be typical knockoff shit.
Yeah, this is so bad because poor Toy World, man. They're just getting the fuck beat out of them this year. Zeta takes all their shit, recycles it, and then now they're getting straight up knocked off.
I'll tell you what, if they're not, if the truth about it is they weren't paying their fucking people and paying the bills or whatever, then fuck them.
True. It sounds like all that's left of Toy World is like one guy, the guy on the Facebook. Everybody else went to Zeta or something.
That's Tom Toy World?
Yeah, his name is Timmy Toy World. No Timmy.
Timmy!
You know what? I'm probably going to pass on this too, so I can pass on this figure one more time.
I mean, I am curious what else colors they're going to release it in. But some of the stuff, like what the hell did they do to the front end of Bone Crusher there? It's like they added a cab in the front.
Yeah, what did they do to his head?
Yeah, the head's fucked up too.
Yeah, the head's like really whacked out.
And was there really any reason to throw those tires on the forearms to make it look like Generation Toy?
That was because Generation Toy was better, that's why.
Maybe it's a fucking hybrid, but it's from a company called Jackie, who gave us those fucking heavy remolds of Deluxe and Generations figures.
I was going to say, maybe we're all just talking shit and it's an original mold.
And it is concerning that they can't transform the scoop on Scrapper correctly. I mean,
we're going by one picture. Somebody could have mistransformed the fucking thing.
Yeah.
But it looks cool. It is a fucking copy of Toy World. That's for sure.
Those three guys in the background of the photo, they're actually hired actors to make this shot look legit.
And they're actually looking down at a monitor that's showing hentai porn.
Yeah, in a Teletran. It's in a Teletran.
That's fucking gonna be funny. I'm gonna do that later.
You should. Some tentacle shit.
You, man. I'm gonna put some fucking fucked up shit up in THC and just see if it melts down.
No, because they're gonna like it. I don't want you to see
I know.
people that are
I
gonna
want
like
to see all the people that come out and they're fucking fapping to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great, dude. I'm gonna have to log in with my other account though.
No, man, you should log into it with your work account.
Nah, Popeyes don't like that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Does one of us need to take over for you?
No, I'm good, man.
You got your shit up now? No, I'm talking about like because you said you didn't have your notes.
Yeah, it's boner
Well,
up.
I got my notes. I'm good to go.
Okay.
Well, this next segment's not his
All
anyways.
right. Well, the next segment is Bedbug's Bargain Bin. What do you got?
Yay!
Yeah.
So this week I was made aware that apparently Walmart is clearancing out their leader class figures from Power of the Primes nationwide. Only a few select Walmarts still haven't done it, but like if you go online to BrickSeek and you look it up, like just about every Walmart has them listed for $30. So if you're looking for that Optimus, Rodimus, or Rodimus Unicronus, you can get them pretty cheap, and they're worth $30, I think. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with the leaders, because they're not. I haven't seen any more come in ever since they clearanced them, and I don't know. JL, your wife works at Walmart. Does she know if they're getting more?
What are the leaders? I have no idea. Ours hasn't gotten shit in a very long time.
So it just makes me wonder if, like, all of a sudden, like the next leader, the Optimal Optimus, might become like an exclusive or something, just because Walmart doesn't want it.
And Toys R Us ain't gonna be around to sell it.
Exactly. Like the only store around me that actually got the leaders was Target, but they're still charging full price.
Well, ours has had the leaders, so they might actually still have some, but I don't think they've been discounted yet.
I'll tell you, I pick up a fucking Village People Rodimus for fucking $30.
I probably would too, because that regular one, like the alt mode's actually pretty impressive. Like for what it is, you know.
That's how I have him. That's how he's on my shelf for the, vehicle form.
Because I never have had the Takara MP Rodimus, so I've never had like the full-on RV alt mode.
I picked it up for Steve Sedella. He bought it off somebody local to me, and I went and picked it up and shipped it to him.
Nice.
But I had it. I just thought it was too fucking big.
You thought what was the MP?
The trailer
Rodimus?
part. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've always liked that alt mode. It's just really cool.
That's right. All right. Well, I guess we'll move on, huh?
Yay!
Sorry, I'm a little buzzed, so it's my Friday night. It's my Friday this week, so I'm getting a little far back. Move on to asshole of the week. Alright, so I got massively fucked up on Friday last week. And I ended up in bed in the hotel room at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock.
With Tyler.
It was at like 8. Yeah, you went bed early.
Because a pussy can't hold his weed.
I planned on getting up, but that didn't happen. And John Hanson, Chris Welty, Tyler, Dustin, Bedbugs, all just busted in the room like 2 or 3 times and was filming me and slapping me on my ass and trying to get me up. Just straight being some asshole.
Did you pass back out before the bukkake started?
I guess so.
Now, hold up. I didn't actually participate in that. I was sitting in the bar drinking, and they're like, we should all go wake Justin up and, be annoying. And it's like, you guys can do whatever you want. The door's open. I stayed in the bar.
Oh, because you didn't lock the fucking door. When you went to the bar, that's like 50% your fault at least.
I suppose, but I still didn't partake in the shenanigans.
That's fine. But anyway, all y'all are some assholes. Y'all are my asshole of the week.
Yay! I farted.
Yeah, and then they posted the fucking videos online. And my wife saw them, and she made fun of me even more for that. Called me a fucking pussy and everything.
Oh man, they took away your man card by doing that, huh?
It's fine. It is what it is, man. I had a frothy nap.
Yeah, you did.
I had a headache and shit. And
So when did you wake up Saturday morning?
oh yeah. So I got up about 4 o'clock in the morning and did some laps around the hotel. And I was still fucked up. I woke up fucked up. So I did laps around the hotel for a while in my pajamas and no fucking socks on. And then I just started banging on Dustin's door and saying it was the cops.
Returning the favor.
And I ran in and fucking jumped on Tyler in bed and started humping him and shit. So we got it back. And I made sure everybody was up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I did not give a fuck. So that was pretty fun. Anyway, I guess that's about it for Asshole of the Week. Moving to Chris, you want to take the 13 question?
Sure.
Speaking of assholes, after this weekend, how's yours?
Mine? Oh, it's fine.
They heal up already?
Yeah, my shit's already loose. I wouldn't know if anybody was touching me.
Oh, God, dude. Jesus Christ. What's in that brownie, man?
Yeah, that fucking shit just fucking hit him hard about 2 minutes
it's like,
ago. It was noticeable. It was like, no, I'm fine, but
it's like that donkey kicked him in the head again.
All right. Well, let us take a moment here and move on to the guest segment and the 13 questions.
Yeah.
With us this evening, as we've already said, is Brian Ferrazanno. Tell us something about yourself.
About me? Let's see. I work in news. I shoot and edit video for like a local news station.
Mm-hmm. We take everything back we said about the media earlier.
No, I don't. No, y'all are right. You're right about the media, but it pays good. So it's what my degree is in.
Have you ever had like a reporter sit there with you while you're editing something and say, "Look, I want to spin it this way to make it look like this or that"?
No, I really don't. I'm not dealing with anybody with like any. I mean, yeah, there's kind of some egos, but there's not. But no,
yeah, there are.
Basically, you get a script of what the reporter is going to say, talk about, and it's pretty mundane. You're basically taking long, medium, short shots and stuff like that, and you basically know what they're going to say and talk about. And you just take video that fits their words. I mean, It's fun. It's fun, but it's stressful. I mean,
do you deal with the graphics packages too, or is that somebody else?
That would be more Chiron. I have messed with Chiron. That's more in the production booth and all that stuff. I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Not much.
Yeah, when you're talking about the egos, we actually had a story that made national headlines. We had 2 local anchors from competing. I think one was a Fox station, one was a CBS station in Milwaukee, and they were at a Brewers game. And the one punched the other guy out, and he got arrested.
Oh yeah, man, it's competitive, man. There's a saying in news media, but it's pretty much like it's 6 o'clock comes every night at the same time. I mean, there's times where I'm editing stuff like video, and I'm handing it off right then. I mean, and it's going right on the air. And it is a stressful environment. It's giving me some gray hairs, that's for sure.
I'm sure.
So you don't do a 5 o'clock newscast?
Some stations do a 5 o'clock newscast, but we don't. So.
Okay, most of our local ones I do 5 and 6. So like I always look at the 5 o'clock one as like their dress rehearsal.
Oh God, no! It's like 5 o'clock now. At 4 o'clock, you can find it at 3 o'clock. I mean, they've got so much bullshit. I mean,
guess what? I can find it any time of the day when I open up my phone.
Right?
No shit. I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, I don't know. News media became crap around the time of 24-hour news. They had to find air they had to find time, stuff to air.
Yeah.
And that's where you got all the propaganda and all the BS that comes with it. But it pays good. So, I mean, not definitely where I saw myself, but I've been saving some money on my own. And within 2 years, 3 years, I want to open up kind of my own production business here.
Nice. You could probably help us out.
Maybe so.
Because only one of us knows how to record and edit a podcast.
Yeah, and you'll have to check out my amateur news reporter skills from our live episode of Dairycon.
Oh, well. I mean, my daughter, she's kind of like invested in it. You were talking about my life. My daughter is like really big to me. She's important to me. I love her to death. And I've been through hell over my daughter. But she's got her own YouTube channel where she reviews like littlest pet shops and stuff like that. And she does little skits, and I've helped her with that, and she's starting to edit her own video and adding stuff. It's pretty cool. She's actually got 34 subscribers, and I think that's pretty cool.
Wait, what? Can you get her to shout us out on her channel?
I mean, that's a little about me. I like to surf. I'm originally from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I would use my media badge, like, I still can use my media badge to go, like, into, a coastal area when there's a hurricane, and I can get in when people are getting out, and sometimes I'll go out there and I'll surf. Not, like, during the hurricane, but when it's, like, a day, maybe 2 days away, the waves are really pretty big then on the East Coast.
Quick opinion, Point Break. Nothing?
We'll take that as a no.
What?
Okay.
Opinion about what?
I said quick opinion, Point Break.
The movie?
Yeah.
The movie, I think it's awesome.
All right. All right, then let us begin with the 13 questions. Number 1, what is your preferred name or handle on the internet? And who's unrolling some Reynolds wrap?
Probably JC.
It sounds like JC unwrapping a brownie.
Space Monkey Mafia.
Space Monkey Mafia. Nice.
Yeah.
What's the origin of that?
Well, you've probably heard of it from the Billy Joel song, We Didn't Start the Fire. It's in there. But from my understanding, now this is the internet, I could be wrong. It's the monkeys that we used to shoot up into space and all that stuff. They were called the Space Monkey Mafia.
That's fucked up.
And from what I've read, after the space program, when they couldn't use the monkeys, when the humans were going up there, a guy bought these monkeys, and the story says that he trained them to, like, rob banks. I don't know if it's true.
Oh, God. I want it to be true so bad, though.
You heard it here first on TKO Podcast.
But that was my screen name I would use, like before Facebook and like MySpace and like on the sites. Like I was on His Tank a lot and 2005. I don't really comment on there too much, but
nobody does.
Cybertron.
Cool. All right. Number 2. What year were you born?
1980.
Woo! What is your favorite sandwich?
I'm Italian, man, so I like to eat. So that's really like, I could tell you what I don't like in a sandwich. I don't know. I love food, man. So any sandwich, I'll eat anything. All my friends know that I'm like a human trash disposal.
But you don't have any particular favorite?
Oh, God, see, I don't. I guess if I had to pick on the fly, I would go with like a Philly cheesesteak or something.
That's like a really popular one.
Yeah.
What about sauerkraut? Do you like sauerkraut on your sandwich?
No, I do not like sauerkraut.
Yeah! Nobody should eat that shit. It should be outlawed.
Yeah, it should. You're right.
It's gross, man.
And just for the record, I think it's disgusting too, but I think it's funny that how vehemently you fucking hate it.
I hate it. It's nasty. Like, it should never be on anything ever.
Yeah, you never
It looks
catch me
disgusting,
eating
too.
shit.
It just looks disgusting.
It tastes disgusting. It tastes like
I've never
fermented
tasted
cabbage.
And it smells
I've never
bad too.
tasted it because the looks of it have like turned me off.
It tastes like entrails that have been rotting in fucking embalming fluid.
But see,
It's
I'm gonna
nasty.
believe you. I'm gonna believe you on that, and not taste it.
Yeah, don't taste it. It's gross. There's a really, really like well-known German like butcher shop and brewery right behind my house, and like
It's called.
half the food.
Isn't it called
Huh?
Ale Hitler's? It's a pub.
Shut the fuck up. No,
It's
it's
probably
not.
it probably is a German restaurant.
It is German. It's called the Weeping Radish, and even their sauerkraut is gross. That stuff is nasty.
That's like pineapple on pizza. I was like, get it out of here, man.
But this is the South, so when I'm not buying sauerkraut, I can buy fried pickles and wings from the same restaurant. It's delicious.
You ever
So
have
can
pig's
I.
feet? You ever have pig's feet?
No, I don't eat that shit, man.
Yeah, I don't.
Pig's feet.
I already push it because I'm not supposed to eat any pig,
Yeah.
but I'm eating a whole lot of bacon and pork.
Everybody's got to eat bacon, man.
Man, I got pork roll in the fridge right now, man.
No, you don't.
Bacon.
You really?
Yeah, I did.
Shit.
I got some more. No, I didn't really want to give it up. I just took a break from it.
Hey, JL, do you have a tattoo?
No, not yet.
Okay, but you're not opposed to it.
I can't think of anything I like enough to have on me forever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Except for maybe a big middle finger on my chest.
I feel the same way. I do. There's nothing I want on me forever.
Like, I would get my wife's name, and then that'd be like the month she leaves me. Like, no.
All right,
I'm gonna get Gorton's on my chest.
You should.
Should.
Gorton.
That family takes care of me.
No, you take care of them.
Maybe.
I think you
I don't
probably
know,
put a
but I'll
fucking
get-
wing on a goddamn Gorton house.
Yeah, but it's like $15 every week, and then I only buy the fish when it's on sale, so I don't know.
All right. Well, let's get back on the rails. What is your favorite music, Brian?
Oh, I love music. I really do. As I mentioned earlier, the Beatles. I love the Beatles. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, the Stones. But I mean, I can respect all kinds of music. I like pop, classical, country, bluegrass, the blues, classical music, Beethoven, Mozart. My musical taste is vast. Like, I pretty much just use my laptop to store music, and I've got about like 30,000 songs and by different kinds of artists, and I put new music on my, like, I've got an old iPhone 5C, and I just put music on it, and I take that in the car and stuff like that. I love music. I mean, it's probably the one thing that's keeping me sane, besides my daughter, my entire life. I mean, so.
Nice.
Is any of it country music?
I love country music, man.
Oh,
Boy.
He said country and bluegrass.
My man.
I don't like that.
I was starting to like you too, man.
I don't know. I don't like that country pop of today. I'm talking about like stuff like Hank Williams Jr. and
Yeah.
All right, then.
Alan Coe. Alan Coe's got an X-rated tape out. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it is just, it's vulgar and dirty, and there's some racism.
Yeah, David
there's some
Allen Coe.
racism in there.
I don't think I'm allowed to listen to him.
It is a very, well, people like David Allen Coe and Hank Williams Jr. They were more rock and roll than anything. They just were country because they were in the South and stuff like that. But I do love some country. But bluegrass, like back in when I was back home in Myrtle Beach, we used to go to Florence, South Carolina. It was every like second Saturday of the month. They'd have a bluegrass festival, and I mean bluegrass is just amazing to me. So, but I love all music. I mean.
All right.
But the Beatles to me is probably like I mean, I even named my daughter, Lucy after the song. So.
Oh,
Nice.
That's cool. Oh,
JC, are you playing with a socket set? What are you doing?
yeah. No, my bad. I'm
What
just fucking with
what
this
kind of
fellas,
music do
man.
y'all like?
oh, I'm like you. I'm like all over the place, except
I like anything but country.
I can do, country like that. Your Hank Williams.
Yeah.
I like the
Willie Nelson.
I like the bad David Allen Coe album. I think I might have a copy of it somewhere.
See.
See?
That's like, I mean, I just think there are certain things that you need to be handed as a kid. And like, I mean, I think one, you need to get like the Violent Femmes, their first album, like CD, tape. To me, it would be tapes, because that's when I was a kid.
Yep,
tapes
tapes.
were like huge, But I think Violent Femmes, that whole album, that first album, Bliss in the Sun, The Doors, L.A. Woman, the Beatles White Album or Abbey Road. It could be either one of those. And Led Zeppelin's number 4. Those are just 4 albums I think you as a kid should be introduced to like great music.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
All right, I'm sorry I got on tangent. What kind of music do y'all like? Sorry.
Oh, just the same. Like you. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
Next, JL.
I mostly like old like rock and like Metallica, Megadeth. I'll go back as far as like Kiss and shit like that.
Kiss, their live performance is awesome.
But like I'm not a big music guy. Like when I was younger, when I was a kid, I loved music, and then as I got older, it became something that like I do still listen to music, but I'm not like a music enthusiast or anything like that. Like
what about rap?
I will listen to some rap, but like I don't know a lot of it, so it's usually just shit I listened to when I was a kid.
NWA.
Yeah, some of that. I was going through the fucking Snoop Dogg anthology like a couple weeks ago.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. But like I don't know enough of it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that familiar with a lot of rap. Like I remember it, and I enjoy listening to it because I heard it back in the day. But like I can't recite you a whole song or nothing.
I got you. I can respect that.
All right. Anybody else want to answer the music question?
No, you know I'm a country boy, so that's what I was.
Yeah.
Oh, we never guessed.
His favorite album is The Feelin' and The Squealin'.
No, but I throw some hip hop in there once in a while, and
What about your boy?
You know, which boy?
The dead one.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Tupac.
Yeah, I'll throw some Tupac in there any day.
Hell yeah, Tupac.
Yeah, JC's the only guy in Iowa fucking throwing out West Side fucking gang signs.
Machiavelli.
I'm not the only guy in Iowa. Derp does it too.
But Derp don't get a whole vote.
It's true.
No, he does now. He's got full set of teeth.
You're the only guy not on disability that's doing it.
No.
All right. Bugs, you want to answer?
I just listen to just about anything. I'm not picky when it comes to music.
He listens to country. I've been in his car. All his presets are set to country.
Oh,
Not
God.
believe the fucking lies that comes from his mouth.
Dude, is there any other fucking station out in bumfuck where you live?
You know what? You got a point. No, he could listen to Christian music, too.
I thought that was country.
There's different levels.
Not all Christian music. You had like bands like Stryper that were like.
Oh God, not Stryper. Jesus Christ.
Stryper.
Well, I knew JC was going to be in the car. That's why I had those stations on.
Oh,
he changed all of his presets for JC to keep him docile in the car.
When you weren't looking.
You gotta transport JC from state to state like a fucking velociraptor.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
But typically I'm listening, when I'm driving the route, I'll listen to the local rock station here.
All right.
That's disappointing, man. I really imagined you listen to like gangster rap about shootings and shit. Like you're rolling around delivering the mail.
No.
Just yelling it out the window as you drop the mail in the box.
Well, you have to understand, when half of my clientele are Amish and Mennonite, and if I were like blaring, some Snoop Dogg or Tupac on my freaking truck, they would probably come out and greet me with a shotgun.
Roll up with some Ghetto Boys.
They don't even know what music is, probably.
Roll up with some Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
The
That's
Ghetto
great
Boys.
fucking advice, dude.
Yo, drop them off some like fucking like drop them off some Tupac fucking albums, like some vinyl.
You fucking come back the next day, they'll fucking have handkerchiefs fucking tied that fucking gay way they used to.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright, let's get back to Brian's questions here. What got you back into collecting?
I forgot what year it was. I think it was it was the Masterpiece 1 Optimus Prime. I didn't even know this was coming out because I wasn't really like on the internet, like looking around, seeing what was coming out, and the news was kind of short and stuff like that. But I walked into Target one day. No, it was Walmart, and there was that Masterpiece Prime, that Optimus Prime Masterpiece, that it didn't have the trailer, but it was in the stand-up box, and it was like, I think it was like $59.99. I just saw that thing, and I mean it flushed. Now I was still reading comics and stuff like that. I was doing stuff like that, but I wasn't really collecting any toys, and I was really heavy into like Dragon Ball Z too. But I just saw that thing and I bought it, and I mean I didn't buy anything after that. But then Hasbro started up the classic line that had the I think the Voyager Optimus Prime, the Nerf gun Megatron, Hot Rod.
That was the good shit.
That, I mean, it brought back so many memories and stuff like that I started buying each one of those. And then Hasbro came in again with 25th anniversary G.I. Joe, and those suckers came out, those 2 box sets, and I got hooked on that. And then Star Wars was doing the whole 30th anniversary thing, and I got in on that too as well. So I was like collecting different things, but that classics line, I mean, it was just a great line. Like, the molds were fantastic. That Optimus Prime kicked ass. I remember hunting for the Target exclusive Ultra Magnus with Skywarp, I think it was. And the white Optimus, the white Ultra Magnus. That's what really got me back into. I mean, I love that line. But, I mean, honestly, that Masterpiece Optimus Prime, it's what made me start shooting towards all these different other lines and stuff like that. And, I mean, and then I got heavily into the Masterpiece line, with MP10. And I absolutely love that mold. That is probably like my most, I mean, it's not worth a lot or anything like that, but it's probably my favorite. That Optimus Prime is badass to me.
Cool. All right. What scale do you collect? You've already answered that earlier, but if you want to reiterate.
Right now I do Masterpiece Transformers, but in like all my other stuff, it's like 6 inches, like Marvel Legends and the SH Figure Arts are kind of close to that and stuff like that.
Okay. And do you have any? Well, we already said non-TF collections. Do you have a specific focus collection, like one you like, say, is like your favorite or whatever, since you collect so much?
Transformers. I mean, my Masterpiece collection. I mean, it is on its own shelf while the other stuff is all mixed together. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love my Masterpiece line. It's just, I mean, the Sunstreaker, that is like an amazing toy. It is just gorgeous. It looks like Sunstreaker, and I mean, that is one thing I cannot stop picking up. And I love my Prowl. So I mean, I'm a big fan of the MP line over anything.
All right. And the most important question, when I'm asking the questions anyway, to KO or not to KO?
I don't give a shit about KOs. I mean, there's a group I have in called Transformers Elite, and I asked a question about that because I kind of want to pick up the KO of Ironhide and Ratchet, so I was asking around about those, but I have no issues with it. If it looks good, it looks good.
Okay, good answer.
Money's a factor too. I look at my MP Megatron and how much I got it shipped from like Hobby Link for like $180.
That's what I did, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really didn't spend a lot, but now I'm seeing these KOs that are like $89 and $99. I'm like, man, fuck. Mm-hmm. So I mean, no, I love it. Don't. I'm not going to sell my baby either, but I mean, I could have honestly waited and got one of the KOs and been just as happy.
I think the underlying question there on a 1-to-1 KO is, yes, they shouldn't be making it, but if they can make it, for that cheap, all right, minus the R&D and the initial engineering, I mean...
But they don't have to pay the cost to run a company, like have a staff and all that shit. Not like something like Hasbro or Takara does.
Yeah, but I mean, that's part of what killed Toys R Us. Their shit
was... They probably don't even have to pay taxes.
Exactly.
So,
JC, what are you doing, man?
The car and Hasbro should keep up. I mean, with that kind of pricing, I think.
mm-hmm.
I think some of the MP prices are just outrageous. I do.
I think that they sell a lot, but I don't think they sell enough to where they could sell that shit for $100.
Well, I don't understand why we can't like pump out at least 5, 6, maybe like MPs a year. I mean, I want a freaking Jazz so damn bad.
Well, they used to. They've slowed down a lot. So has everybody else.
Well, they know it'll sell though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously, I want a freaking Jazz. I want a Hound.
I got that Fans Toys Hound, man. That's all I need.
Yeah, that is. Willis is pretty sweet.
That's a good ass figure.
Nice.
Expensive one now. I'll tell you that.
That's why you buy them when they come out.
Yeah, but I'm trying to catch up. So like,
I got one for you for $250.
nope. No, but I might trade off a Power Baser for a Fans Hobby Perceptor.
You mean it's Fans Toys Perceptor?
Yeah. Fans Toys, excuse me.
If I could find another fucking Perceptor, that's a trade I'd make, but I won't trade mine.
All right, what movie makes you cry?
Huh. It doesn't really make me cry. I mean, I kind of like tear up, but I guess that is crying in some weird way. But Forrest Gump, when Bubba died.
Bubba.
I mean, it gets me. I mean, when he's holding Bubba, and he's like, if I knew that was going to be the last time I was going to talk to Bubba, I would have thought of more to say. I mean, it just gets me. That's his best friend, and I mean, I don't know. I don't cry, but I do tear up at it. I'm not going to lie.
I get it. All right. Have you done anything untoward for your toy addiction?
Wow. What does that even mean? Sorry.
Damn it! I was waiting to see if you knew.
I thought he knew, man.
Yeah.
For a second.
Untoward means something that you don't feel proud of. Like, say, you stole your sister's fucking lunch money so you could buy a fucking toy.
Yeah. All right. You know how I told y'all earlier I bought that Solo line, but I kept Han Solo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see. I had this Luke custom that I was making, and the jacket kind of fucked up, so I bought that Han. When I was taking them back, I was like, nah, I can use that jacket. So I kind of switched out the jackets and then took the Han back.
Oh,
that counts.
No, man, I'm just saying they gave us a shitty product, so fuck them. I mean, they're like KO figures. They are.
I heard they were pretty good.
It feels good to confess. Actually, I did it, but fuck it, I don't care.
Nice.
All right.
That's awesome, man.
Your preference: tits, ass, legs, face, or other?
It just has to be one.
No, it can be multiple.
Okay. I love ass and I love tits. I mean, I like a curvy body, man. I like tits and ass.
Mm-hmm. You like them a little thick, or do you like what?
I do like thick. I like I don't know Latina. Latina women are like, they are like amazing. They're like spitballs of fire. You can't fuck with one of them. They'll fuck your world up.
Mm-hmm.
But they're amazing. I mean, they can cook. I mean, among other things, they're just amazing women. So
yes, and legend has it that the Puerto Rican ones actually enjoy the anal.
No, that's not true.
See, I'm not really a big anal fan, man. I'm not. I don't care.
So you like to look and touch, but not enter.
No, I'm not. Nah, no going in a booty.
All right.
Nah, sorry.
You won't like what comes out.
All right. Well, I think we just answered what a weird thing about you is. So, no, that's that question.
That's preference.
What is a weird thing about you? Like idiosyncrasy, a phobia, anything?
I don't know. There's a lot of little quirks about me. I'm a procrastinator. Bad. I will procrastinate. I don't know what it is. Like, I have the money and a bill's due or whatever, but I wait until that week of when I'm getting paid. Even though I have all this money saved, I feel like I've got to wait, and I don't know why, but... So.
Is it just because you don't want to sit down and pay your bills?
No, I pay my bills. I'm on time with my bills, but it's just a weird... Even though I could pay them early, I choose not to. I choose to wait at the time and around that, that check. I don't know why I do it.
No, I feel you, man.
So
I do the same thing.
Have you gone...
Much as it's on auto pay.
Have you gone past, technically past due, 1 or 2 days, just waiting for that paycheck to hit?
No, I'll pay on time.
Okay.
But I won't pay until it's around that,
around the due date.
That one. Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard to explain. I have like I said, I've got the money put back. I have the money saved, and I could just go ahead and pay it early, but I wait till it's around a check. I mean, if that makes any sense. I'm just weird like that.
No, I get it.
I do the same thing. I got that shit. All of it's on auto pay for the exact day it's due. They don't get my money early.
All right. And the final question. What is your go-to sex position?
Doggy style.
That's
Doggy
everybody,
style.
man. Damn.
I love it.
That's not the last question.
Especially when the ass is nice. I mean,
as long as you're not in it, right?
Nah. There's something else. There's something else to be in for me, so I'm not worried about that. Hey, whatever floats your boats, guys. I just think if you're gonna go in the butthole, you might as well. You can take it from anyone. That's just the way I see it. So
That's actually truth. I see a little Tyler.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hi,
It's
Tyler.
Tyler time!
Yay, it's Tyler time!
You know what? That's awesome that Tyler's here because he can help answer the last question.
Okay.
Oh, God, what is it?
All right, well, that was the actual 13 questions, so, Brian, you're off the hook. Thanks for playing. But
thank you.
There's an additional question for anyone, but especially for Tyler. What is JC's favorite position with a male partner?
Man, fuck y'all.
I think JC just answered the question.
Dicks.
I don't know who fucking wrote that.
I'm just going to imagine it's something called the London Bridge.
It's a fucking wheelbarrow position, but his dick is in his ass.
Hey, I'm going to say one thing, man. Tyler's a strong little motherfucker, dude.
I bet he is, man.
You try to wrestle him down, he puts up a pretty good fight, man. He's a big dude.
You know why? Because girls can put up a good fight, too, and he's got to fucking subdue them.
Oh, yeah. That's cold.
Oh, man.
All right, well, I'm done with the questions, so you want to take back over there, boy, or are you done?
No, where we at?
You don't even know what planet he's on, dude. Oh, boy.
Someone eating brownies again.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he did.
He did, man.
His new name is Little Debbie.
Y'all said there was a secret question.
Little Dad.
That was
our
a secret.
question.
I added it because I thought it was important.
Well, that's JC. That's not okay. Let's see here. Next, we're going to move on to TKO Girls of the Week, and our first pick, I think, belongs to JL.
What made you think that?
Well,
Because it's food.
That is a Hardee's cinnamon raisin biscuit.
Yeah.
And
Hardee's.
it also looks like the back end of a loved one after a good day. And it is delicious. And they actually got rid of it for a little while. And after I sent them about 14 envelopes full of SARS, they finally brought it back. So shout out to Hardee's.
Frisco breakfast sandwich.
That's the only thing on their menu for breakfast that's less than 500 calories.
What, the Frisco breakfast sandwich?
Yeah, it's about the only thing that's of any size you can eat there for breakfast. It's pretty good. But this little fucker is like 320 calories. It's good, though.
Yeah, because of the icing.
Yeah, look at that, man. It looks like it's wrapped in icing.
There's a face in that icing. I see the two eyes.
Yeah, it's E.T. busting a nut.
It actually
Yeah.
does look like it's fucking like cellophane or some kind of packaging on
It
top of
does.
the icing.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
because it had
That's
time.
gross, dude.
It had time to dry.
That's flat.
It's a fucking bukkake muffin.
Blech.
Shit's good though. I had one. I think it was day before yesterday. It was delicious.
What's that
That's
they
a
call?
picture.
You're at Hardee's or what? Long John Silver every day, anyway.
Dude, Long John Silver's is like an hour away from me, dude. I go to Hardee's like once a month. I don't go that often. I actually make most of my own breakfast because I'm always sending y'all pictures of it.
Every time I see it, it's like, oh, baby covered biscuits. Man, I'm hungry now.
T-Pain.
Yeah, I made a pork roll sandwich day before yesterday. That shit was good.
I thought your wife did all your cooking.
No, just for dinner, dude. I cook my own breakfast because she's gone. She's at work already.
Oh.
I literally make eggs or like egg and meat sandwich like every day. Because it's like way better for you if you make it yourself. It's cheaper.
Bacon? Bacon's not good for you regardless.
No, I don't. I usually use ham, but like right now I got pork roll.
Pork, though.
Yeah, pork roll is good.
Ham is so good.
Pigs are good.
Yeah, pigs are good.
Yeah, their only reason they're on the earth is so we can eat them.
So cows too.
Yeah, those are animals that like everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna be vegetarian. I'm gonna save the cows, but I swear to God, you know how humans roll, man. If cows and pigs weren't tasty, those motherfuckers would be extinct by now.
Yep.
Yeah, they would.
Like there is no
Cows-
way we would let cow. Like we killed all the buffalo because they're not tasty enough.
But cows, they can't produce shrooms, so.
What?
That is
Cows.
true.
Did you say they can't produce shrooms?
No, they can.
They can make shrooms?
Yeah,
They
that's how you
can.
get shrooms.
Don't tell me they come out of cow shit.
Hell
Yep.
yeah, they come out of cow shit.
I ain't never eaten them motherfuckers now.
Under it. You gotta
Y'all
look
are already huffing the cow patties up there. What's wrong with y'all?
Some good shit.
They ain't that good. I don't put no shit in my fucking veins.
Oh, it's fine.
Nah, man, you make some Kool-Aid, you make some tea, put that on pizza.
Yeah, but not if it's been out of a cow's fucking turd.
Hey, man, it's got to be a certain kind of cow, and they have to be, I believe it's grain-fed. Yeah, I think it is.
Man, this next picture, man, this shit is fucking sick.
Yeah, who's this next picture? It's some girl gagging on a dick.
Who do you think this is? Like, really? Who do you
My
think
guess
this
is
is?
probably Chris's picture of the week.
So,
Did you take this picture?
it just so happens that we're underneath a icing covered cinnamon raisin thing here when we have the girl who's covered in icing all over her face. I hadn't posted any TKO girls,
God, this is dumb.
so I went through my vault of pictures and just settled on this one because
It's fucking embarrassing.
there's a story here. This is a fucking girl who loves her man, and she's dressing up in, it looks like a schoolgirl skirt and like a tight fucking top and showing a bra.
Or she just got off work at Applebee's.
It could be that too. But anyway, this looks like a fucking girl putting in some effort to please her man. And she's also got that look on her face like, I really don't want you to do this, but go ahead and just unload all over my face. And
God
tongue.
damn it.
Classic restaurant whore.
Are you gonna put this picture on YouTube?
Yes.
You're gonna get us banned on YouTube?
No, I am going to fucking blur the parts that need to be blurred.
Dude, just take my fucking cinnamon raisin biscuit and put it over the center of that picture.
I will.
Oh, man.
But anyway, I mean, she looks like she's probably average size, brunette. It's just working for me. She's
That's
loving
so
her man,
terrible. She ain't loving shit. She's hating every fucking second of that.
of course. And that's part of why I like it.
Oh, that's horrible.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I think we should end the show now.
Yeah, really.
It feels like it's over. It feels like the grand finale, if you know what I mean.
We got a few more to go.
Yeah. All right. Next picture is mine, and I normally don't post a girl either, but this week
Because
I did.
you're whipped.
Yeah. And it's Jenna Fisher.
Who?
And
Nice.
Pam from The Office.
I never watched The Office.
Well, then you're
Maybe.
Does she live on the Space Needle? What is that?
Dude, first of all, she is back on TV with this new show, so that's what made me remember her. You know, so I would splash her fucking walls.
Oh yeah, I'm
Sitting
right
on
there
the
with you,
bed
man.
in some fucking, you know, kind of wifey mom type lingerie. You know, nothing real skimpy, but she looks pretty good.
Got
Is she
fans
your,
toys in
is
this
she
gift
your
bag.
get out of jail card?
Is she my
Chase-
what?
Get out of jail card, that one celebrity that you have a secret deal with your wife with that you could sleep with.
No, JC don't have none of those.
Oh, we don't have those deals around here, son.
He just does it.
JC's is Michael Douglas.
Yeah, my wife would snap about some shit like that.
She will
If
kill
I
her
said, but
and
then
kill
she'd be
you.
like, you know, if fucking Thor ever came around, I'd probably have to give him a blowjob.
Dude, you kind of got to let her.
Oh, you're talking about her. I thought you were talking about you.
No.
JC got room in his mouth for fucking Chris Hemsworth.
No.
Oh, he'd take his Mjolnir.
Oh, you are worthy.
I say name.
So fucking gross. But no, man, I would do things to this girl, and even, you know, she's old now and popped out 2 kids, but she still fucking looks good as hell.
Yeah, and she's not, like, overly hot. She's, like, really gettable fucking hot.
She's that fucking chick that
she's
lives
attainable.
next door that you want to see naked, but you never have.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's probably something good underneath all them clothes she wears all the time.
She's the kind of chick that, like, when you both get fucking old, like 70, 80 years old, and your fucking spouses have died, you'll end up hooking up with her, and you'll be like, I know it ain't fucking back in the good days, but fuck, I still get to fuck you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't think JC's gonna be the last one standing in that relationship. He's gonna get brownie cancer.
Nah, I'm alright.
Dude, all I gotta do is look at this next picture, and I know what's gonna happen to your ass.
What is this next picture, Bugs?
Somebody about to take on a lot of meat.
This is my knocko for the week. Long time listener and former guest, Chris Welty, the meat man. He hooked us up.
He brought you some meat, didn't he, boy?
Oh man, he brought us the fat basket and we tore it up.
Is that cheese curds?
Oh yeah.
They're like
oh, go ahead.
my only experience with cheese curds is like what you get at like Buffalo Wild Wings, like fried cheese curds. What form are these? Are these like room temperature?
These are the refrigerated squeaky cheese curds.
So you just eat them out of the bag?
Hell yeah! I'm eating some. I'm eating the last bag right now.
Sounds kind of gross.
They're good.
All right, I'll take your word for it. I'd rather have them fried.
I mean, he had beef sticks in there. He had candy bars, a bag of Doritos, a bunch of bottles of the sugarcane Mountain Dew, and
yeah, thanks for drinking all those. I didn't
Yeah,
get
you're
it.
welcome.
I had one.
Funny story, I got up in the middle of the night at like 3 after they all raped me. I just stood there in the dark, fucking butt ass naked, and ate 4 Snickers bars right in a row.
You know what the bad thing is, JC? Is you started off with one and you kept picking them up the floor.
You know what's worse? If the light was on, you know the window, your curtains were open. There were kids down there.
Fuck, man.
Oh, man.
All the kids were in bed already, dude.
Yeah, it's like 4 in the morning.
This was early. This was like, you know, it was pretty raw. Like I had chocolate stains on my fucking pillowcase and shit.
But yeah, it was a very welcome surprise when he just walked into the bar and handed it to us. And it's like we had just ordered a pizza, and all of a sudden we got this big fucking basket full of awesomeness sitting on the table.
Yeah, that is awesome. I wish I was part of that.
Yeah, we were going to send you some, but we decided not to.
Yeah, you bastard.
Oh, it was good.
I want some of them
shipping costs.
I want some of them fucking bacon cheddars.
Well,
man, so good.
Chris was hinting that if we could get him on the show again, he might hook us up with another fat basket at TFCon, so we'll see.
Nice. I wanted some fried cheese curds, man. That sounds good.
It does sound good.
I'm hungry.
And yeah, anyway.
Right, well, shout out to those guys. Thanks again.
Is that a jumbo sausage? What is that?
What are you talking about?
It says jumbo on the bottom.
Oh, that's a jumbo bag of beef jerky, dude.
There's like 6 bags of it in there, man.
Oh, it was more than that.
Was it? And there was this jerky that was just strips of bacon.
Yeah, it was like pork strips dipped in like whiskey sauce.
Yeah,
that shit was fire.
You know,
it was
like
good.
Like, y'all are gonna slowly get killed off by fucking Sasquatch. Because of all this beef.
I mean, Bugs was killing those beef sticks, man.
I know, he was killing everybody else, too, when he was done.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad at Dairycon. Oh, man.
It's a man basket.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's like a wedding gift.
Wasn't too bad at all, so. All right, it looks like we got our discussion. Do we want to do a Dairycon wrap-up, Bugs?
Yeah, I suppose we can.
I'm going to let you handle that.
Well, we did cover a lot of it, like when we're walking around talking to people, but it was definitely, it seemed like attendance was down this year. I don't know if more people are just getting out of the hobby, because, I mean, you still see a lot of the regulars, but it will be interesting to see what Fred does, if he might change the venue or move us to a larger city to try to get more walk-ins or something. Because, I still did really well selling shit. I know JC sold just about everything he was looking to get rid of. So, like, let's see, what did I all get rid of? I managed to get...
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Why does he do it there to begin with?
Well, he lives in Fond du Lac.
Oh, so he's just a lazy fucker.
He walks out his trailer right into the backyard, and it's there.
Got it.
Well, it's always been a really popular little convention, man. The hotel we used to have it in got full as fuck every time.
Yeah, when we had it in the Ramada or the Retlaw downtown, but that hotel went bankrupt and then they shut it down, and now it's just a empty skyscraper in the heart of downtown Fond du Lac.
Nice.
We did get to drive past it when we went out for the ribeyes on Saturday night, but I don't know if it's just the fairground location or what, or it could just be the timing of the year being in April all the time. But yeah, it definitely felt like attendance was down, but it was still a good time. We had a lot of fun. Definitely glad that Dustin and Tyler came in. I hope Tyler had a good time. Did you, Tyler?
I did. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
You had a good Tyler time?
A real life Tyler time?
Well, there's only so many times you can get raped in your room and stop liking it, you know. But yeah, it was a pleasure seeing everybody. I have no idea what we'd have to talk to Rob and ask how the after dinner Dairycon went at Pizza Ranch, since we went for the ribeyes. But
oh, that steak was so good.
I think the one we had at TFCon in DC was a lot better. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that was a good meal.
It was for sure better, but that was the best we could probably find in that town.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and hopefully when everyone reunites in Chicago, we'll hit up on some place else that has really good ribeyes.
I love those grain-fed Chicago cows. So delicious.
Grass-fed beef.
Yeah, grass-fed. Must live in the park.
And
That's good stuff, man.
I did see that Paul Fremel from Rift Apparel, he got the Lucky Draw Silver Chrome Dairycon exclusive. So he was excited about that. And there was, I think Jeremy Graven got the black one, and then I don't remember who got the Junkion one. But
how many exclusives did they make for this show?
Well, let's see. They did Fluffer and Wipes, who are both Fembot repaints of pipes.
How many of those did they make?
I'm not sure how many of those got made, but you'll have to check their bios. They're pretty funny, but they're actually designed to combine with the frickin' female combiner, Victorian.
What?
Or no. Last year's exclusives were designed to combine with Victorian. This year's exclusives were actually designed and colored to go with the Japanese exclusive repaint, the Megatronia one. And they can actually they can attach to the chest of the combiner and give it tits.
Nice.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
So yeah, well we went low for the gutter on that one, but
Yeah,
it's still funny. But
man, I farted so bad I want to leave.
But and then like they did 3 different repaints, 3 different characters of that pterodactyl thing from one of the Titan Masters, and then we had like a pirate chest that had the head in it. So it's a goofy convention. Like not everything is all serious, and I think that's why I've enjoyed going to it. I can't remember when I started going, but it's been a long time. I think I probably started going in 2005, I'd say. So 13 years. That sounds about right. But just in the time I've been going to it, JC went to it when it was at the other hotel, so he's seen it when it was kind of at its height of attendance.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man. There was probably like a couple hundred people up in there.
Yeah, I mean, that was when TF Source would even come down.
Yeah, there was all kinds of good dealers. I mean, but now it's like,
it's different.
People show up. It's pretty much all dealers buying shit from other dealers.
But you know what? I think that's just a reflection of how the fandom has changed, too, because we've seen a lot of guys get out of the fandom just selling all their shit. I mean, look at Snowflake. He sold all his MPs. It's just, I think there's a growing sense of getting out as the fandom ages, and I think that's a big reason why attendance at Dairycon, because, I mean, a lot of people that would go to Dairycon were from Wisconsin or even a fair number from Chicago, and it's just a lot of those people you just don't see anymore. And if they do go to a convention, it might be TFCon, but that would be it.
I know how you can get the draw next year, man.
And how's that?
You're gonna call it Dairycon. Get all those doll life people in there.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, it was a good time this year. Fucking made some money. I'll go back next year probably.
How'd the races go?
Oh man, we both got fucked over.
Oh!
I should have won, but my shit fell down at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
We both got to semifinals in the respective divisions, but I just want to declare shenanigans on fucking Joe Bush, because he raced
Bush?
No, Joe Bush.
Is that Stan's little brother?
No, from Stasis Lock. He had a toy that wasn't even a jump starter. You pull it back and the figure just like the front end pops up, and that's the robot mode. Like the back end stays down. It doesn't flip over like a jump starter.
Yeah. You got out engineered.
So because that thing didn't have to actually flip over in the air, he just rolled right past me and won.
So do you think that one should have been like in a special thing, like a Special Olympics version of the races?
I don't.
It was. That's what the custom is.
It's supposed to be a customized jump starter race, and to me, no matter how you do it, a jump starter is a figure that does a somersault in the air, and the whole point is whoever lands on their feet and goes the farthest wins. Well, if you never leave the ground, you never land on your feet.
Exactly.
But they still gave it to him anyway, so I'm gonna have to get creative with. I might actually fucking splurge, and I might find a friend from church that is somewhat mechanically inclined, and maybe put a pneumatic arm on the back of the figure, and put a little RC motor in it, and make it go all the way to the end, and then have it just slowly stand up on its own.
Yeah.
Just tie it to a drone and fly it past the fucking thing.
That's also a possibility too. I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Are we done yet?
Nope, we got one listener question of the week, and it should be a fun one.
We got one listener.
From Mr. John Hansen. Question for the show. If Megatron got the Infinity Stones, what do you think would happen?
I think he'd still fuck up and retreat.
I think he just fucks shit up.
Yeah.
Which Megatron are we talking about? G1 or like comic?
I think we're going with G1 here on this one.
Yeah, he totally fucked that up. I got the Infinity Stones, Starscream. And then he'd like accidentally blow up all his combiners with it. Retreat!
Dude, he'd show it to Starscream, and then Starscream would wind up with it.
Yeah, and then Starscream would win.
And then Starscream would screwing it up.
I'm gonna cop to not even knowing what all the Infinity Stones are and what they do when they're brought together. I mean, I know that's all what's going on in the fucking movie coming up, but I don't really watch those movies and retain the fucking information. I just watch them for the fucking cool action.
Alright, they pretty much make you capable of doing anything at any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I never followed it. Why do they have to be on like the gauntlet? Why can't someone just like hold it in their hand?
Why can't somebody just swallow them?
They don't have to be on the gauntlet. They don't. The Infinity Gauntlet wasn't that huge of a thing. It wasn't anything until the 90s when Marvel had this like mini like crossover thing going on, and it started out in like Silver Surfer. But they don't have to be on the gauntlet. He just Thanos put the gems on the glove he was already wearing.
Yeah, that way he has them like always by him.
Yeah. So, but they all can do individual things like the Time Stone, the Mind Stone, Power Stone, stuff like that.
So did Thanos post it on Etsy? You know, he's got a little Pinterest fucking side chick going.
Yeah. Well, I heard that JC possesses the Stone.
Nah.
Maybe a gallstone.
Yeah, I think I have probably like a kidney stone. But yeah, I think he'd still fuck it up somehow, even with all that power.
Does anybody else want to try to answer this one?
Well, I think I interrupted Brian. I'm sorry. You were explaining this.
You did.
Okay.
He would wreck. I think he would wreck stuff up. But if you're talking about the cartoon Megatron, yeah, he'd fuck it up.
Yeah. He'd drop it, and the stones would fall out and roll down the gutter, and then the Autobots would kick his ass. The glove wouldn't fit, so he'd throw it at Starscream, and it would land on Starscream's head, and Starscream would immediately obliterate the entire universe.
Oh, that'd be good. All right. Well,
He'd drop it, and Swindle,
I
he'd drop
guess
it,
we
and
can-
Swindle would pawn it and get money to buy beer.
Wait, did we have Tyler time?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Not
really.
yet. We need Tyler time. Tyler.
Tyler time. Tyler.
I'm here.
What do you like more, metric or standard?
Standard.
Oh,
I don't know how to read metric. I'm American.
all them millimeters and shit.
I got this.
Have you ever put on a wing on an airplane with a standard socket when you weren't supposed to?
No, because if the wing's not on the plane, then that's a problem. That's not for me. So, I'll just go over what I got at Dairycon. I got Fans Toys Cup.
Got pregnant.
MMC. No, that thing fell apart or something. That made me mad.
What fell apart?
The MM. There was a little, that orange like clear bit that goes on his forearm.
On who?
Your internet's falling apart.
Yeah, you didn't get no internet, that's for sure.
Okay. On the Fans Toys Cup, the
You were talking like this to us.
Just record a segment and we'll throw it in later.
This sounds like Merman on here.
Which sounds like sea spray.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Is it better or no?
Yes, it's better. Go ahead.
Are you in the corner?
All right, Fans Toys Cup. The half of the clear decoration in his arm fell out. I got MMC Frenzy. I got some of those beef sticks or jerky from Chris Welty in the basket he brought. That was good.
You got a jerky
Really good.
Chris Welty?
Yeah, if you want to call it that. When I got home, I found out someone had backed into my car and smashed the bumper a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then I come home to find that my refrigerator had went out and everything in my refrigerator was ruined.
Oh my God, did all the severed limbs fucking defrost?
Oh my God, the smell.
Oh, that's terrible.
You had a fucking bunch of dogs at your door.
Did all the segmented people defrost?
He's like, the only bisexual I am is when I bisect people.
Oh no.
Other than that, I had a great time at Dairycon. It was fun.
Oh man.
I can tell you what I didn't get. I didn't get a Fans Toys Apache. I deserved it. Shout out to Dustin. He knows.
Will he buy it?
No. You have to. If you're in the hardcore collectors, you see the video.
Did you blow him and he didn't actually give it to you?
No.
Well, Hanny had them there. You could have bought one from Hanny.
No, I already have it. I already have it. You guys obviously didn't see the video in the hardcore collectors.
I probably did, but I've been drinking.
Yeah, it was funny.
I didn't see
We
it.
laughed about it all day. We'll tell you about it after the show. Tell them about it now. Fuck it.
Nah, we'll just wait till after the show.
Alright. Sissy.
Well, sometimes we air the after the show part, so you might want to hush your
Yeah,
mouth.
you might as well tell me now because I'm gonna fucking air it anyway.
Nah, we better not, because Dustin's gonna do something funny, a parody of it. We don't
All
want
right,
that.
if it's gonna be for lulz, then we'll allow it.
Yeah, if it's not just because somebody's being a fucking little bitch and doesn't want to talk.
I think that's probably part of it. Alright.
Man, this fart.
Well, I guess with your fart, we will close out the show.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Hey JC, you and your brownie induced stupidity. Can you do it? Can you end the show?
No, man, why don't you go for it?
I don't know how to do it. I don't do anything.
Bye.
Hey everybody, good night. I hope you enjoyed the show. Everybody say their goodbyes.
Good night, everyone.
Come to Dairycon next year.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Since some people are too lazy to read, here are the shout-outs. Shout out to TF and WTF Ever, the greatest Transformers and what the fuck ever Facebook group ever. Elno Customs, an international consortium of Transformers customizers and creators. Third-party TF Crashers, Yula Blamo. Hail Hasbro Reviews with Matthew Deluxe Baldwin. Shattercast Uncut. Bobby Skullface Reviews. Legions for the Fountain of Material. The Realm of Collectors. Figure Banging. The entire Cool Table Network. The Blackout and Shout Podcast. And of course, girls who make bad decisions with their bodies, and the fathers and or uncles that made them that way. And we wouldn't be a show without alcohol, marijuana, and coffee. The lifeblood of this program. If you liked what you heard and want more, like and subscribe. Comment and let us know what you thought. If you're on Facebook and want to join the party and become a fellow dreg, we're at TF and WTF Ever. All hate mail can be sent to tkothepodcast@gmail.com. We'll be back next week with some more nonsense.